Hi, I'm Ann from LearnHowToQuilt.com. Today, you'll learn another way of appliquing these peace signs in place. In the first two videos in this series, freezer paper was used in the applique. In these samples, you'll learn about how to use a fusible to make that peace sign. Hope you can join us. You can download this free supply list and pattern at LearnHowToQuilt.com under Classes. You'll find the link below. For the peace sign, you'll need 3/4 of a yard. You'll need 7/8 of a yard of fabric for the background. You'll also need 1 1/4 yards of a lightweight two-sided fusible. I'm using Pellon, but you can use what's available in your area. To construct the peace sign, you'll download 8 pattern sections. Line up the horizontal lines and then tape the sections together. Trace the pattern on the paper side of the fusible. It's hard to see here, but this paper side is flat, feels flat, and this glue side is a little bumpy. You'll have to cut 2 pieces of fusible in order to cover your pattern. Tape both the fusible and the paper to the table to avoid shifting. Overlap those pieces about 1/8 of an inch. Use your rulers or some sort of weights to smooth out the wrinkles. Cut about 1/8 of an inch over from the line. Make sure you do the inside sections also. When both pieces have been cut out, you're ready to press. It might look like you've wasted a lot of fusible material, but I like to save this for smaller projects. This peace sign is much too large to press on my ironing board, so I've taken a beach towel and folded it in half, and I'll use this tabletop as my pressing area. Place the piece fabric on top of the towel with the right side down and the wrong side facing you. Make sure the fabric's been pressed. Place your fusible with the glue side down against the back of your piece fabric. You can see that this still doesn't want to lay flat, so I'm going to put these on just to make sure that I've got this pretty much going in the right direction, and I'm ready to press. I'll be following these directions that came with the fusible. Each fusible is a little bit different, so make sure you check out your directions before pressing. I'm going to start here in the middle, then I'm going to work my way out. This is a big piece of fusible, and you don't want to get bubbles in it. So start on one end and work your way out. If you run into a problem where it starts to bubble, you can still lift it up a little. Place it back down and continue. I do have some little creases in there, but that's okay. I usually go over it one last time just to make sure that everything's sticking. To help me line up the top with the bottom, I made these registration marks. You couldn't see them before, I just traced them a little darker now. I just drew a line with an arrow on either end. That helps me when I have to line up this pattern. You can see that I was a little crooked here and overlapping that pattern. So these registration marks really help. Now I'm ready to cut out this fusible. I just follow along that drawn line all the way around, and then I'll come back and do these inside sections. When your peace sign's been cut out, you can come up here to where these pieces overlap and start pulling it off. You should be able to feel the fusible glue on the back. Just continue peeling that paper. One last stubborn little piece. Lay out your background, make sure it's been pressed. Center your peace sign and start pressing from the center out, following your manufacturer's directions. After pressing, I like to take this over to my machine and then top stitch about 1/8 of an inch all the way around to ensure that this applique will stay put after washing. Now if this is a wall hanging, that's not necessary. Press the top and then trim. Here's my completed peace sign, all ready to be put into a larger quilt with these other peace signs. I don't think you can tell the difference between the Fusible applique or the freezer paper applique unless you get a little bit closer and feel it. This might be this is a little bit stiffer. Which applique method do you want to try? In the next video in this series, you'll learn how to use your scraps to piece a different background for this peace sign. Hope you'll join us. Interested in doing more to promote world peace? Below you'll find some info on how you can help. Thanks for visiting learnhowtoquilt.com. If you get a chance, please like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel with your friends. Thanks.